Hey everybody, I'm finally back. Lots of things been happening. Computer crashing for one, and yeah. So that side of things, nightmare. Finally getting a chance to set up my craft room and getting some more like DT work done, some, albums that I can show you guys as well. Okay, so I want to start off with, this is my design team project for Ephemera's Vintage Garden. Now, this is called Miss Lady Faye, and it's currently 30% off in Debbie Ann's store. I will actually leave the link down below in the description bar so you guys can head on over. So this is my project for July. So I'm super excited about this. Gorgeous, gorgeous collection. Now, you guys too, and I just want to let you know, garden club. She's got a garden club as well, which you can join, and you get discounted digis, plus you get free printables as well. And I'm telling you now, it's totally worth it. Totally worth it. So go check it. Go check her out, and go check her website out, Debbie's website. Oh my gosh, can I speak proper English today? Seriously. I'm all kerfuffled. I think I'm just so excited that I'm up and running again. Okay. So, what I want to do is show you through this journal. And it is a, what is it, about 4.5 by 6.5. So, very small journal. I did remember showing you guys a preview of another journal I'd made, and it was around the same size. Just briefly, I think it was, that I did show you. Okay, so all I used was some lace here, some pearl trim here, and a little rosette here, and that was from Suafua on Etsy. And my little bling here with a little arrow going through it. I did bind it with seam binding here. I did undo it because I tried to film this, and you film many times before you get it right. It is a chipboard cover. Okay, so that's the spine. I was going to stick some seam binding on here and have it dangling down. I didn't even think of doing that. I guess I just wanted to get this up and running. And that's the back of it. And these are gorgeous prints. Gorgeous, gorgeous prints. Okay, so we open up. And I'm hoping I am in focus, which I probably am not. So I'll make sure I keep that there. I had these envelopes, and they were Kaiser. And, I mean, you can make these yourself, but they were like super cheap. They were going on sale for like 70% off. Yeah, so why not get them? And this was from a scrapbook store. It wasn't from Kaiser directly. Okay, so what I did do is put like a little journaling card on there. Now, these little cards I actually got, they were called Mix the Media. So when I was teaching mixed media classes, I bought a whole lot of packs. There'd be cream packs, blue packs, red packs, green packs, and yellow packs, I think. And they had like buttons, journaling cards, everything in there. Absolutely fabulous. So I got all the packs, and I had leftovers, so I kind of used them in my journals as well. Okay, so that'll go back in the envelope, if I can actually get it in there. All right, and then that'll just lock up. Then I created a pocket behind it as well. Okay, and this is just with some tea stain paper. So all my papers are tea stained. And then I created a little pocket here. Okay, and then there's another pocket down here on the first page already. Okay, so if I get that back in there. Then go on to the next page, just a corner pocket, and you can put little tags in there and what have you. We've got a banner here, which I just cut out freehand, and you can, substitute as a tuck spot. Then open that up to some gorgeous paper. Now, I did resize my paper, and I've got to admit, I Oh my gosh, I just love this collection. I'm going to do another one with another collection that she had, that Debbie had in her garden club, and it's absolutely stunning. So I'm going to do another little journal with that. And I used half a doily here for a little tuck spot on that side as well. Just some plain paper there. Gorgeous, gorgeous colours. And I can't believe how beautiful and vibrant that have come out. Okay. Pretty plain. Now, this is what I was talking about with the other journal when I showed you, and I think I did do it in the Mabel's Diary one. For my centre signatures, or it doesn't matter if it's a centre or not, this one clearly isn't the centre of a signature. I, you know, punched out some love hearts and put them in the centre. It just adds to the page. Not only that, it acts as a tuck spot as well. So love that, love that. And I've been using that in my journals a lot as well. Okay, now what I did do is shrink these down, and I made a little booklet for journaling cards, and then you can probably pop something down there as well. Made a tuck spot, and I forgot to add my seam binding there. Now I've got to get more eyelash trim because I'm totally out of that as well. Just made a little tuck pocket there with these tags, and then a pocket behind it as well. And oh no, I thought that was a little booklet, but clearly it ain't. Okay, so I'll just start that back. A pocket here, and that must have been the middle signature there. So you get a lot of the die cut pieces with it as well, and you just cut it out freehand and what have you, but absolutely love it. And then of course you've got, you know, a little pocket on this side as well, so which is great. I used a glassine bag. I didn't print on this one. It's always seriously, it's always fun to print on glassine bags, envelopes, or whatever you have to add into the mix. I just put, I just use my scraps on this one, okay, and there's a little tag that goes inside, and then behind it, I kind of turned it into a pocket, and you get this little page here, and it's got the, you know, the little roughed edges and stuff like that. So absolutely love that. Once again, from the die cuts. Okay, this one here, I just cut out the hearts and staggered them along, and I made a pocket there, and that's just double-sided. I love this picture. It's so pretty, so pretty. I love the wings. It's very vintage looking. So it's not overly done. I just wanted to keep it simple. Once again, another printable, die cut printable here, and what I did do on this one is I kind of taped it or glued it too far down. This can serve as a little holder as well, so a little tuck spot on either side of those wings. Okay, what's that? There were some mushrooms in there which I'd printed out. Some elixir salts, if you want to call it, lavender salts. Okay, this was another one of those envelopes from the Kaiser ones. I think it was a packet that you bought, and there was probably about 2, maybe 4 or 5 of different size envelopes in there. So I really like that. It's like a library pocket. These were the printable, so I just journaling ones, so I just popped them on top there. And then I made another pocket at the side of it, if I get it the right way, and put some more little journaling spots on the inside. The back of it is plain. Okay. Then that created, I shrunk this down in size, that image, and I backed it on some tea stain paper. Once again, it's all about also using leftovers too. And, you know, that's what makes your journal, I think, too. Okay, a couple of plain pages there. I didn't want to overdo it. Created another little pocket here. Okay, a little flip there. And everything beautiful has its moment. Now, this book I already had made. Usually when I make my journals, I decorate them first and then sew in the signatures. But for some reason, I don't know why, this was plain. I'd already put it together, and so it kind of makes it a lot harder, I think, to add things on oh, that's a little tuck spot there, after the fact for me. But I mean, I don't mind doing it, but yeah, it's a lot easier if you do it first, because then you can punch out, you know, your borders, your edges and stuff. Here I just stuck an envelope. No, actually it was a baggie. This was part when Stampin' Up had a sale on. I actually got these craft bags, and there was ones which had chevron on them, and this is polka dot. So you've got 2 more, you know, tuck spots inside there as well. Fussy cut this flower out, kept the corner of it, and that's another little tuck spot there. Hopefully I'm still in frame, guys. Nice little pocket here. I haven't done anything on here. I figured that would be great for journaling as well. So a little tuck spot in there. Okay. It's pretty plain. Enjoy the little things in life, for one day you'll look back and realise they were the big things. And that is so true. Now this is a page that I absolutely love, and I did show you guys this in my other smaller journal. I had the butterflies down the center. Well, this one I done so that when my signature was all sewn in and everything, but the ends were at the top rather than down at the bottom. So I had to play with it. Well, I didn't really play with it. I had to think of something that was going to work with these butterflies. Because if I had it sticking up, it would have just been, you know, out of place and what have you. So what I did do is made it look like it was their little feelers or antler. No, they wouldn't be antlers. Can you imagine antlers on a butterfly? Oh my gosh, that poor thing just would not fly. Little antennas, is that right? Antennas, feelers, you guys get the gist. And I did make it so that when you open it up, they do look like they're kind of in flight, which I absolutely love. And you can use them as little tuck spots as well. So there you go. But I thought that was so cute. And like I said, I love doing this in the center of my journals. A smile happens in a flash, but its memory can last a lifetime. Okay, a few blank pages here. I think it's, for me, I love having some blank pages there so I can actually stick photos in there, and then I'll add to it after I add maybe journaling or photos and what have you. Just remember too, ladies and gents, when you are tea staining and coffee staining, it is not acid free. So I wouldn't recommend putting in, you know, your originals. Always print off a second copy. Always put prints, like copied prints in there as opposed to originals. Even when I'm doing like my 12 by 12 layouts, I don't tend to use mixed media in there because it's not acid free. I like to have it, I'll use pen to border out things, and that's totally fine. It's nowhere near my photo. But I figure if I did put mixed media underneath it, like I said, it's not acid free, and I mean, let's face it, nothing is completely acid free, not even the tapes. There's always a very small quantity which will not harm your photos, but I prefer it that, you know, I don't use any of that stuff on, you know, my precious memories. But like I said, if I were to use it, I would always use a copy and not an original. Otherwise, you know, over time it'll chew through the photo, or, you know, if you get it wet and what have you, it'll run. So, excuse me. So just to let you know, if you're going to do it in these, in your little junk journals, it's great for, they're great for writing on and what have you, but I would always use, if you're going to put photos in there, just use copies, don't use the originals. Okay, so the other thing that we had in there were these journaling pages as well. So once again, I shrunk them down to the sizes that I want and put them in the back here. So they're pretty much the same there. So I only did do a few pages. I didn't do all of them. And once again, I left the back of them plain. Okay, and that's the back of mine. And all I did do when I done this, I punched a hole in my cover and then fed the seam binding through, stuck it down so that it was flush, and then and like done an, you know, tied a little knot obviously, and then stuck it down so that it was flush, so that when you pull on it, it's not going to come out or anything. So yeah. Okay, well, that is my design team project for July for Ephemera's Vintage Garden. Stay tuned for my more projects. Oh my gosh, like I'm so tongue-tied today. Stay tuned for more projects. I have done another order. I have done an order with Scrap Therapy, so I'm really looking forward to getting that stock in to work on a little mini album. It'll be I think a 2-part series of one mini album, one mini, you know, 2 different ways sort of thing. And then I had a series of that before. I think I've done 1 mini 2 designs and 1 mini 3 designs, I think it was. So yeah, anyway, I'm rambling and rambling, so I finally got this up and hopefully it uploads. Thank you so much again, and oh my gosh, I reached 7k subscribers. Yay! Thank you to everybody that subscribes and watches my videos, or, you know, I really appreciate the support. And you know, it's great to do what you enjoy. You know, it's great to work on what we enjoy making. Does that even make sense? You guys get the gist of it by now. It's me. Anyway, I won't ramble on anymore. Thank you so much again for watching, and take care. Have a great day. Bye.